So we're gonna visit this tonight, man. Is social media detrimental to our society? So we got a couple questions just to break this down. You know. All right. First topic. Let me see which one I want. Does social media make relationships harder?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why, Bob?
Um, I feel like it makes relationships harder because both parties are exposed to more than what they normally would be exposed to if there was no social media. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walk outside your house and you just go to the grocery store or I don't or anywhere else, a fucking car part store or whatever, you're not
Yeah.
gonna be exposed to all these half dressed women or or women with plastic surgery body parts and what have you. You're just not gonna be exposed to that. You know what I'm saying? So social media gives you like you get to experience like a world you would never think you could you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Looking
Hmm.
at women looking at women you probably would never see in your life, but now they're all at your disposal all day, every day. So
Mm.
and likewise for women too, as far as with the men. I mean, you don't really see a lot of men on social media. With they meat
Mm.
hang with they meat hanging out and shit. But it's a lot.
Well,
It's a lot that floss money. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
do you think that we don't see it because it's not in our algorithm?
Well, it's a possibility, but even with that, I think women like the boys or the men rather that's showing off what they got financially per se,
Do
financially, jewelry, cars, all that type of shit, house, you know, that type
Do
of shit.
we?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
You
Go ahead,
do.
Shan. What's your thoughts, Shan?
Um, Repeat the question. Do you? Because I want to answer
You ain't ready.
specific.
See, you ain't ready.
No, I want to answer
You ain't
specifically to
ready.
the
Well,
question
you
because I don't want to just respond above because I appreciate his comment, but I want to answer specifically to the question.
you could do one or two, however you feel. But does social media make relationships more difficult?
I would say yes, because of the nature of it, leaves a lot up to interpretation of someone's intent in using it. So I, as someone's girlfriend, might look at the way my man's using social media. He ain't thinking really much of it. But to me, I'm interpreting it wrong of his intent of how he's engaging with it and how he views it, as much as he may feel some type of way about how I'm engaging with it, right? And it,
Mhm.
to Bub's point, it does give you access to those you normally wouldn't have access. Um, and invites you into this fantasy world that doesn't really exist, like the opportunity to judge or be with Lori Harvey. You don't know nothing about that girl except for the fact that you reached
She's a
out to
gold
her
digging bitch.
on social media. I'm just
She's a
saying.
gold
I'm
digging
just
bitch.
saying. We're invited into her space and her dating life via social media because she allows us to. And she
Well, we can Google in her
I
her
had question
wholeness.
before.
We can Google in her wholeness.
But how's she a hoe? She's been in committed relationships, has she not?
Yeah, about 20 million of them. She a hoe.
She been in committed relationships? You might be
Yeah,
getting news from the shade room specifically.
Yo,
she's
didn't
been
she
in
date? Didn't she
relationships.
date a father
But
and
I
his
mean,
son?
just to
She a hoe.
And his
bring it
son,
back
like,
to the topic.
I mean, you
The
took
reason
it
we
that
know
route, so
this,
I was just elaborating on it.
the reason we know this is because of social media, and she's allowed that to be her platform and allowed us in, right? So
Yeah, she allowed a lot of things in. But that
you
wow.
are judging from y'all living room. Stop it. Okay? Just
I
stop
adjusted
it.
from the past.
But
So
I have a good brother who says judge righteously. So at the end of the day, if she got hoe tendencies, then I can call her a hoe. She a hoe. She a bitch. She a gold digger. She
A
a bitch.
bitch. These are some harsh words.
I'm
Wrong.
blunt. I don't think before I speak. I just say
I
shit. It goes, it goes out
don't
my mouth.
believe we use those type of that type of language with y'all. Like, give us a
Y'all use
little.
very worse language.
No.
Yes.
I don't think I have ever called a man a bitch for dating multiple women
Oh well.
over time.
Well, you can't though.
Welcome to the manosphere.
Oh, ooh, Lord. Okay. I ain't got no pearls, but I'm gonna clutch them. All right. That's all right.
Hey, Shannon, this might be risky, so I'm not stifling anybody. They can say what the hell they want to say, which is probably gonna fall into another topic. Said, what you think?
The gift and the curse of social media is that, I mean, the exposure, as Miss Shani said, exposure to everybody's world. So it doesn't make it hard on a relationship. It's all in the person. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody can't handle what someone else can handle. For me, I can give a shit. I can give a shit about social media. I come on here, talk shit, keep it moving. I'm not checking what wifey do. I don't give a fuck what she do. I'm not searching no phone. I'm not worried about no niggas in her inbox, because at the end of the day, I already know what it is. She know what it is. So if it came out in the open, that's where the problem would come. Until then, fuck all that. We here.
So
You know what I mean, that's
you
just what
don't
it
care
is.
what she do. Like, you don't care what type of pictures and videos she posts either.
She knows what to and what not to post. that's just the standard. I don't have to worry about or question that shit. There's a standard that's already established where we know what we are and are not supposed to do as a husband and wife. We already know what it is. So if she jumped outside of that, then we have to talk about that ourselves. We had to figure that out. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I ain't worrying about too much with that social media shit.
So there are stipulations, though.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, there are relationship stipulations. There isn't social media stipulations. If the relationship stipulations go into the social media stipulations, it is what it is.
So she can take a picture with her back facing the camera.
She can't do shit. She don't want to do shit. What do you mean?
Nah, you're not being fair. So
okay,
she can, because you
again,
said
do we got to go back to this? We got to go back to the gray sweatpants question. Do we got to really go back to that?
What you mean?
Because I think we already went there with that. So just like if you're in a relationship and if you are able to do so and you wear your gray sweatpants, you're not going to just come on here. She's not going to want that, and I know she's not going to want that. So it's not something I would do. Just like she know that and she know what she going to do. That's it. That's all. It ain't much more to it.
Well, I guess because you said you don't give a fuck what she does, but there are some stipulations and guidelines.
I don't give a fuck what she does because I already know where she's going to stay with it. She's not going to go past a certain standard that we have established for each other. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. So I understand that, but I think that the point is that you do care. That's why there are standards and stipulations.
Well, when I say I don't care, it's basically like I don't have to sit here and go back and look and check and reference and Google what she posted. You see what I'm saying? That's what I say. I don't care. I'm not going back looking for shit.
You comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt.
Word. Okay. Alex, what you think?
Yes, I do think social media makes relationships harder. You're opening up your relationship to the world or to your followers. But then I also feel like with social media, it's easy to compare your situation to what you see the other people have out. So, for example, we talk about these couple goals, or we talk about the Lori Harveys. Like when she was with Michael B. Jordan, they were couple goals, right?
To who though?
That she was.
To who?
They were couple goals to folks. It's easy to say to who though.
Who?
Maybe it doesn't come up in your algorithm. But people were saying,
hold on. She said she was in relationships.
When she was in her relationship, singular. When she was
relationships. Alex, cut it out. You need to cut that shit. You need to cut it out.
It was couple goals for some people.
Yeah. All that facade that they was putting on for the world, y'all need to cut that shit out.
But that's what it is, though.
I feel exactly, Seth. Exactly.
That's the gift and the curse of social media, right? It's false. It allows people to post whatever they want to post. We can be smiling and we can be vacationing here and doing this and the third, but behind the scenes, that's not what really happens. People only want the smiley shit that people put out. They don't really know what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
True.
that's fair. But how does it make the relationship more difficult?
Trying to keep up with everybody else's relationships.
Yep.
Oh, so you're saying it influences you, so then you go, babe, why we never been to Jamaica? Something like that.
Why you not renting out the aquarium for me so I can see the turtles? Fuck out of here.
People do that.
No.
They do.
That's why.
You want to keep up. Yeah, you want to keep up with the Joneses and what's ideal. It looks ideal. It's like, I want that. That's what it ends up doing to you.
Nay, do you think it's do you
that?
Huh?
Y'all get that why you never post me question?
Yeah, you do get that. That's what makes it harder, I guess. That's why it depends on how much exposure you put to your relationship. That's why sometimes a lot of people don't expose things.
Why wouldn't you post your significant other? Sorry, Hamp, I forgot the rules. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I
think
I was in trouble.
I think people don't post for a plethora of reasons, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For judgment, for pushback, they just want to be private. You want to keep something sacred. There's some people that are like that. They want to keep certain things sacred. You don't have to post everything.
I mean, I only have 2 things posted on Instagram, and I don't have a Facebook and I lurk on TikTok. So I'm not a social media person in that way, as I do stories and stuff.
You muted yourself,
Oh,
Shannon.
Sorry. I'm just
Hey,
on
Shannon,
social
do me a
media.
favor. Lean to your other side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just there for shits and giggles anyway. Like a nice little laugh. It's my Instagram, my morning paper. Listen, I'm just there for fun. I'm not there for anything serious. And I would probably be talking to my significant other about something funny I saw, or sending him like memes and funny shit I saw and making him laugh throughout the day. Like, no problem there. And to the comment, like, you don't care what she said or whatever. I think there's different perspectives on that. Like, if I'm dating someone, if I want to see your social media, there shouldn't be no problem with that. Like, I just have a general rule. If you come in me, come out of me, I'm in your business. So I should be allowed to see whatever. Okay.
It's not an allowance thing. That's a difference. It's not an allowance thing. If I really wanted to, she's not going to say, "Oh no, you can't see," and I'm not going to say, "Oh no, you're going." But at the end of the day, I'm not going looking for it. I'm not that, like, these niggas these days. These breed of whatever the fuck they bringing up these days, I just can't fuck with. That's just not me. You see what I'm saying? I can't sit here and I'm going through your phone. I'm going through your social media. Oh, why you?
I'm not doing that, but I'm allowed to.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Mutual respect and trust.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a beautiful wife. So you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. So I know niggas is in her inbox. Am I going to say, hey, who inboxed you today? Nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
You're allowed to, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess my question is,
I don't have much time to think about that shit.
But why would people be in her why is that a given?
Why is that a given? Well, because niggas going nigga. That's at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's the facts. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going niggas. They going to try that. Listen, some dudes going to try their hand regardless of what the situation, whether it be from the past where they say they missed out on an opportunity, they see shit sweet now, and you know what I'm saying? Again, it's not for me to figure out because I'm just not that dude. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not. I'm not cut from that cloth. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? It's somebody's going to do that at some point, and you know, as long as I don't find out, I don't have to check it. And she knows that, you know, if I find out, then I'm gonna figure it out at that point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure if that is a complete given that niggas is gonna nigga, but
they do. Hampton, they do. Honey, they do.
Well,
so if your girl is even halfway attractive and she has a DM box and she posting and she allows people to see her, she has an open page, somebody gonna drop in there.
That go both ways too. That go both ways.
Oh, people after you, bud. Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. All I'm saying is women don't act like y'all innocent. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't give a fuck about no relationship. Y'all don't care about no ring. Y'all don't care about no ring. If y'all want something, if y'all want to shoot y'all shot, y'all gonna shoot y'all shot too.
Yo, I'm getting some feedback.
Oh,
just mute if you're not. Just remember, you can't have the show on and be on this show. That'll feed us back a little bit. But yeah, I think it goes both ways. I'm not completely sold on because she pretty niggas just inbox, and I feel like there gotta be something. There ain't nobody posting if she's in a nun's outfit every day. I'm not just gonna chalk it up. Oh, she got a pretty half a face, so niggas in her inbox.
Be surprised, man. Like there's some of these, and they happen to be in the nation. But these Muslim girls are freaking gorgeous, but they be in freaking blankets. And I'm pretty sure they probably niggas in those DMs. I'm thinking about one in particular. She's fine as hell, but you can't see beyond her face, right? Because you know how their garments are. But I would say that the one thing that wasn't said is that social media is the biggest whore that we know. Everybody wants to touch it. Everybody wants to get that attention. Everybody wants to like get in those DMs, like you're saying. But it's just like nobody really wants to be the whore, right? You want attention from that whore, but you don't want to be around her. You don't want to take her on dates, right? You don't want to like introduce her to your parents. So you get the little attention that you get from the likes, from the stories, from all this other shit, and then you log off, right? And I think most people on social media, they just in there privately, like they just in there to look at other people's shit. But I'm on social media often, and I pay attention to that. And there's no more consistent people on social media than women, particularly black women. Y'all be in there hardcore on social media.
Now I will say black men starting to get bad too. Like they be doing all the videos that the women be doing with the filters and showing all their food. I'd be like, yo, it's crazy. But I don't think it's social media. I think it's how we use it. You know what I'm saying? So just like anything else, like a gun is not bad, the Bible is not bad, but you can use it for good or for something bad. So I think when you have a lot of insecure people, a lot of people who crave attention, a lot of people who are not secure in themselves or not secure with reality, it's a place for them to run to and kind of escape and be anybody who they want to be. So I more so think it's because of how people use it that it's becoming so detrimental to us. Don't shake your head and agree with me now, Shanny. Yo, we still beefing on the low. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you because
you don't try to make it seem like I couldn't bag Lori Harvey. But if you,
I mean, listen, baby.
Wow. You
know I don't hold nobody back. You go for it, boo. No, but I agree with you in the fact that social media works because it plays off anything, any business, any if you really think about it, all the stuff that's come about that's been popular plays off of natural things that we as humans don't want to address. So we're all narcissistic in some way. We all want people to applaud and say we're doing a good job, or we're great, or we're pretty, or we're attractive, or we're neat. Like we're something that is special. Social media gives you the platform to do that and to build business and to build network, all of that stuff. So it's actually a good thing to me if you use it the right way. But right. And then naturally we're drawn to it because it feeds off of stuff in our subconscious to like, we want to like show out. If we lost a little bit of weight, we want to get up there and show it off. If we in the gym, we want to show it off. We got a new man, we might want to show him his arm off at dinner. Like, I don't know. You know? Like, who knows? But like, I think that's why we get drawn in, and it makes us a part of a community that maybe some people feel like they're left out of.
I would also add, it won't be long-winded, I'll also add it's probably profoundly psychologically detrimental. This motherfucker spent hours on social media looking at complete nonsense. And next thing you know, especially you at work, I see it all the time, you done burnt 4 or 5 hours of your shift. And maybe it's cool to you, but there's other people paying attention like, oh, this motherfucker be on his phone all the time. What do we need him for? What are we paying him for?
Yeah, no, I definitely
shit is an addiction.
Definitely suspended a few guys. We trying to move shit and they texting and all that. So but Nay, I wanted to ask, do you think it's because people made a couple different points, do you think it is people are like tempted on social media or is it like the want of what other people have? Like, what makes it hard on relationships? Like, is it the naked women for men, or is it the pressure to have what other people have? Like, what is it actually?
I think it's pressures, because it doesn't have to just necessarily be anything as far as how a person looks. You can look at somebody getting a house and say, "Dag, I want that," or they're getting a new car, a new job, and it's like you're just looking at someone's life overall. It doesn't have to just be based on appearance. I think that's just like nature. You kind of sometimes want what somebody else has. I don't think it has anything to do with, looking at somebody. I think it's just anything, someone's life overall.
Yeah. And we out.
What's goody?